Hi, I'm Jamie. I live in Seattle and I take my two dogs, Ember and Ash, on weekly adventures in the mountains. I hike, camp, and road trip only to places where I can bring my two favorite travel buddies. This week, I wanted to start off on a high by going to High Rock Lookout to watch the sunset over Rainier and the surrounding mountains. Hi, welcome back. This week I did a hike up to a lookout to watch the sunset. I decided to do this hike because there was a lot of snow forecasted that week, so I knew this was going to be one of my last opportunities to go up to a higher elevation hike that would be entirely snow-free. It's only a mile and a half to get to the top, and while it is steep, it goes by pretty quickly, and once you get to the top, you get this stunning view of Mount Rainier and all the other surrounding mountains, and you also get to check out this cool lookout. Luckily for me, the entire hike was actually pretty warm. The conditions were perfect for getting to see the sunset over a whole mess of mountains in the area. So yeah, this is going to be my last hike that's snow-free for a bit, so here you go. Enjoy! It's only a mile and a half to the top, but it'll have you climbing the entire time. It's mostly wooded, but there is one spot that's about a half mile from the summit where you can stop and get a nice view of the lookout. As you approach the top, the rest of the trail becomes a huge rock slab you can climb all over and enjoy the view from spots along the ridge. Rainier dominates the view, but if you continue to look around, you will also spot St. Helens, Mount Hood, and Mount Adams. This trail gets a lot of traffic, so this lookout looks rough. Unfortunately, the popularity of this trail attracts people who don't give it the respect trails like this deserve. But I want to use this time to remind everyone that in Washington State, we are incredibly lucky to have trails and lookouts like this so easily available to us. If we don't take care of it, access to these trails and lookouts can easily be taken away. So please be gentle on these structures, don't tag them, and be sure to pack out everything. I found a nice spot to sit, pour a little wine, and watch the sunset behind the mountains. While I was watching the lights and colors change, a wedding party formed and held a ceremony. Being a gorgeous day, there was a decent-sized crowd that had hiked up to enjoy the sunset as well. It was a mix of couples, families, dogs, everyone. Having places to myself so often, it felt very different having to share this experience with others. In some ways it was great, getting to hear the commentary about the sunset and the wedding, but still, nothing will beat getting a summit to yourself. Short before it started getting dark, I headed down. I could see the remaining light through trees, and started getting views of the stars. In the last half mile or so, I caved and brought out a light to guide me the rest of the way back to my car. I had imagined the hike would be a lot colder, so before I left in the morning, I had boiled some water and left it in a thermos. Even though I wasn't cold in the least, having some warm cider was enough to keep me satisfied for the 2.5-hour drive back home. That was High Rock Lookout. It's a stunning hike that is very popular for a reason. It's a trail where you get a lot of bang for your buck for sure. I'm so happy I got to squeeze this in before all the incoming freezing temperatures and snow. But now that the snow is here, watch out for next week's video, which will have quite a bit of it. And until then, see ya!